Hello, I'm going to be showing a quick video of me making some boots for minoobies in Blender. I figured I should do this because I did a 3DS version, but there are a few differences. So now that I'm more comfortable with Blender, I'm gonna hopefully do my best to show you. It's not going to be perfect, but this is kind of just like a getting started point, I guess. So don't expect to learn everything from this video, just expect to get a better grasp of how to edit things for me newbies. I'm using vanilla boots because it's easier. Okay, cool. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is go to this little basketball thing on the side here, and you're gonna scroll down to where you see blend mode and change alpha blend to alpha clip. That just fixes the weird um, transparency issues. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Um, this part is pretty boring. It's just gonna be me kind of prepping to get these ready for like beans. So with Blender, you can delete one entire side. Oopsie, let me just do this. You can delete one entire side of the shoe because when you mirror it, it also mirrors the weights, so you don't have to reweight it. Very cool. So, oops. So for me, I'm just going to be deleting a lot of the stuff I don't want to use. Like, you could shape that whole thing to work around Minu beans. I don't really want to though, because I actually want to show off the beans. I think they're cute, but you don't have to do that. It's really like up to you. So, you can probably fast forward to this part because this is just going to be me clicking things and deleting them because I don't want them. So the more important part, whoa, cool. The more important part of this video will be actually like shaping the stuff left over to Minu beans. Just get this out of the way. But also, I mean, if you want to sit here and watch me click faces over and over again, that's cool too. I'm not gonna judge you. Okay, so this is what we're left with. This is what I want to shape to the menu beans. So we'll put those back so we can actually see what we're doing. Um, the first thing you can see, obviously, is that we have some clipping here, but you can also see the Lalafell feet are longer than Minu beans, so whatever you're working with, at least for like vanilla conversions, you're gonna have to, whoops, move that in. So, sorry, if you go to the top here, proportional editing, this is a really cool tool that I like to use. To actually get it to work, because hold on, I don't know how far I need to zoom out, but okay, that circle, we need to make it a lot smaller. So if you use your scroll on your mouse, like the scroll thingy, and just scroll up, like away from you, and just until that circle gets smaller, that way when you actually use it, you can see it's not going to move the whole thing. And then you're just going to want to kind of, see, scale that in until it's at a more normal position. Okay. And then you'll pull there. And here. You can also use the sculpting tool to pull it out. I don't really use the sculpting tool that much though, so I'm not going to show it in my video because I'm not comfortable with it. And then from here, you're just going to basically kind of shape it until it looks how you want it to look. Like you can see here, this needs to be moved in a lot. So we'll push that forward. And with minou beans, it's going to take like some time getting used to shaping because the shape is like pretty different than normal feet. So like don't be surprised if you have to come back to it a few times before you're like fully happy with it. It took me a while to really get to the point where I felt comfortable doing conversions for the minou beans. I haven't even really thought about doing it for the minoobies yet. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Here we go. Cool. So once you're satisfied with the shape, and again, play around with it, I okay. I think this is okay for me. You know, I'm just doing a quick video just to show you guys, so I'm not gonna make these like perfect. I think these are fine. The next step is to mirror, which when you mirror, it's gonna tell you to fuck off because the mesh has shape keys. We don't need shape keys for minou beans because of how they work, so we can just delete them. So you go to, oops, I should probably click on that. Here, it's a little triangle, and the shape keys here, we don't need them. We just don't. So cool, we delete them. Now you can apply the mirror, and you can see if you go to weight paint that it does actually mirror for you. So cool, no reweighting. That's awesome. Okay, and we're gonna change this to en route. Find it here. Where are you? And move it to the minou beans en route with Control Shift and Alt. I'm gonna rename it to Part 3. So I know minou beans has the 3 parts here, and you're probably thinking, oh, this means I only have one slot left for materials, but minou beans actually only uses like one texture between the 3 parts. The only reason they're split up into 3 is because the poly count is so high that when they're combined in the same group, it causes issues. So you actually still have 3 more material slots you can use on top of the beans. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but anyways, okay. You're good to add 3 more material slots is all I'm trying to say. So we'll go here, select the hierarchy, export as FBX, text tools, saved, the credendum. Okay, you're going to want to hit limit to selected objects and then go to the geometry and make sure triangulate faces are on. Cool. And then you go here, import, open editor. It's going to take a bit longer, again, because of the poly count of the minoobies, but that's cool. I think actually the newer minoobies mod pack lowers the poly count. I never downloaded it though because I'm fucking lazy. Um, there's no difference between the two meshes besides the poly count. So whatever. Sorry, Minu, I'm lazy. Okay, so you can change the skin and then custom, and then for the minoobies, the 0 change it to a 1, and the A you change it to a C. And you're gonna do that for group 0, group 1, and group 2. This is what I mean by they all use the same material, so you still have extra slots. And then you import it. Give it a second to load. And then you have these beautiful shoes. One more thing to note is minoobies, the metadata will always need to be changed unless you're using mid boots. So if you're using long boots or like shoes, it needs to be changed to mid boots. It's going to break talls unless you put it on a item that's already mid boots. I'm not going to do that for this video because I don't care about talls. No offense. And then you can create your mod pack, and when you create your mod pack, make sure you include the metadata if it is affected. And we'll call this awesome beans. I don't know. Cool. And there you go. So that is just a quick little look at how to get started with working with minoobies. I hope this helped, and if it didn't, I will just simply go fuck myself. It's okay, it's cool. And like if you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the Fruit Basket Discord. We're not mean, we're all furries in there. We'll help you out. Thank you for watching.